it's Ellie. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am so excited to share with you the Zoya Urban Grunge Collection. I picked up 6 shades from this collection and they are all absolutely stunning, and I can't wait to show you how they apply. So let's jump right in. So first up we have Finley, and this is a beautiful saturated royal purple color. Has a little bit of a grape-like feel, which I really love. It's so pretty. This is one of the scattered holographics that Zoya does so well. It's a little bit sheer on the first coat, but remember that these are a jelly base filled with that scattered holographic glitter. So they're a little bit sheer on the first coat, but the formula is awesome. But this is really smooth and easy to work with, perfect consistency, just the consistency that I like, a little bit on the thicker side. You definitely don't have to worry about it running down the sides of your nails. But here's what we have after one coat. So it's still a little bit sheer in parts, so I'm going to go ahead and do a second coat. And due to the jelly base of this polish, it does deepen up the base color a little bit on 2 coats, giving it a really rich and depth to it, nice stunning look. And that dark base makes those holographic particles just absolutely pop out at you. This is such a beautiful shade. I'm in love with this. I love purples, and this is one of the best. So this is so shiny and it dries completely smooth. Those pieces of glitter are so small they remove really easily. Here's a still swatch photo of Finley, and I love this color. It is so stunning. That glitter just pops right off that dark base, and the purple has just got that nice rich depth to it. It's beautifully balanced, not too warm, not too cool. It is just right. If you like purples, you have got to pick this one up. This polish is a perfect 10 on all areas of the spectrum. Formula, color, application, it just totally hits the mark on all the points. Next up is Merida, and if you are a fan of greens, you should listen up because this is the most gorgeous green. It's a beautiful forest green jelly base loaded up with that scattered holographic glitter, and it applies and works so smooth and beautifully. Again, a little bit sheer and streaky on the first coat, but the second coat definitely darkens up that color, gives it a beautiful richness and opacity, and gives that glitter something to really stand out against. And the glitter shines through the base so beautifully. It doesn't get dull or anything like that. It's beautiful, shiny, and sparkly. So here's what we have after one coat. And the consistency of this polish is just like Finley. It's the perfect formula, not too thick, not too thin. It applies really well and evenly, super rich and saturated, and definitely darkens that up just a little bit, but it seems to bring the glitter more to life on the second coat. It's gorgeous. So here's the swatch photo for Merida, and I am absolutely in love with this color. This is hands down the most beautiful green I have ever seen. I already have Storm, Dream, Aurora, and Blaze in my collection, and all along in the back of my head I was kind of hoping they would recreate the formula in a green, and they did it, and it is far better than I ever could have hoped. It is stunning. If you only pick up one polish from this collection, make this be it. If you are all into greens, this one is awesome. I think this is going to look great around the Christmas season. Beautiful, beautiful green. Absolutely gorgeous. And next up is Alicia, and this is beautiful. It's kind of like a clear to slightly golden base, jam-packed with that holographic sparkle. So it's very sheer on the first coat. This actually took me 3 coats to get fully opaque. So I think this could be worn as a topper. I didn't test it that way yet, but I definitely will. But I think it would be really great over some darker colors as well. But this is going on really well. It's a great formula. It's just really sheer on the first coat. And you can definitely see there's like a gold undertone. It's not all just that silver holographic sparkle. There's definitely a little bit of gold happening in there, which I think is beautiful. So quick fun fact, my name is actually Alicia. Ellie is short for Alicia, although I have it spelled E-L-I-S-H-A, and this is spelled A-L-I-C-I-A, but either way I really like this polish because it has my name. So here's the second coat, and that is definitely bumping up the opacity. You could probably get this opaque in 2 coats if you did really thick coats, but I tend to prefer 3 thinner coats rather than 2 thick coats. So this is going on really well. Again, the formula is awesome. It's just like Finley and Merida. It's going on really well. So here's what we have after 2 coats, and on the second coat you could definitely see the gold coming through a little bit more. So here comes the third coat, and that is getting this fully opaque on my nails. This polish did dry a little bit dull, unlike Finley and Merida. I think it's because it's just jam-packed with way more of that silver holographic sparkle than the other two, much more dense, but a little bit of top coat brings that shine right back to it. So here's my swatch photo. This is such a beautiful color. I love the scattered holographic coming through there, and you can really see that there's a gold undertone, which I think is a really cool combination. I love this polish too. And next up is Troy. Now this is really interesting. It has such a metallic feel to it, and it looks like molten aluminum when you apply it to your nails. Now I did do 2 coats of this polish, but looking back I could have stopped at 1. I would call this a 1-coat wonder. It's going on really well. The formula is a little bit on the thick side, but I don't mind because it could be a 1-coater and it gives it this awesome opacity to it. Now, if you can see, there is a little bit of gold and bronze, maybe a little bit of purple shimmer in there too coming through, which makes this really interesting. It's a really unique color. I don't have anything like this, but I really love it. And since this collection is called the Urban Grunge, this is probably the only shade that I really get a grunge feel from. So this definitely gets points for being very unique, but it's a really stunning polish. I think it's awesome. I really see where it fits in with the collection, and also just for fall in general. I think it's really pretty. So here's the swatch photo for Troy, and hopefully you can see that there's so many colors of shimmer in this polish, and even though the base is so dark, you can see all of those multicolored flecks coming through. This polish has a ton of personality, and it definitely looks different based on the angle you're seeing it at. So this one's really unique. I do like it a lot. So next up is Britta, and this is a beautiful metallic berry color, and it has a little bit of a gold flash to it. There's also some silver sparkles in there too, but the gold just really kind of sticks out when you're looking at this. So here comes the first coat. This has the same kind of formula as Troy. It's a little bit on the thicker side, but that makes it super opaque and easy to work with. And although this is a metallic, it doesn't dry down into a foil either. It really performs like a cream, which I think is really nice, and it helps that gold sparkle really pop. So here's what we have after 1 coat. This could almost be a 1-coater. I am going to go ahead and put a second coat on just to really smooth things out. Plus I want to see if it darkens the base color a little bit, which it really didn't, but I was just curious to see what would happen. So the second coat is really clinging well to the first coat, making it nice and smooth and really rich looking. I think this polish just screams fall to me. This is probably one of the most traditional fall-like colors in this collection, which made me really attracted to this color, even though I probably have something similar. I think it's really pretty, and that gold in it just gives it a little something extra and unexpected. So here's the swatch photo for Britta. Again, this polish is absolutely stunning. I love it. I think it's really great for fall. This is the perfect fall shade in my opinion. And next up is Mallory, and there were 2 parts to this collection. They were the metallic hollows and then the 1-coat creams. This is actually the only cream I picked up, but now that I have it, I really wish I would have gotten more because this is going on so perfectly. It could not be any better. This is so opaque. It is truly a 1-coat wonder. Look how dark and rich that is on 1 coat. That is insane, especially for a blue, and I'm not even having to work at it. This is not a thicker coat than I usually would do, but it's just basically applying itself. I think you could apply this with a blindfold on and it would still be just as gorgeous. Okay, that's definitely a little bit of sarcasm there. I don't recommend applying your polishes with a blindfold, but how stunning is this blue? It's a beautiful kind of cerulean blue, royal blue, not quite a navy, but it is so stunning. I love this blue. I think it's absolutely beautiful. And And I didn't put a top coat on for this swatch, so that beautiful shine that you're seeing, that is all coming from this polish. So it is 10 out of 10, absolutely perfect. So that's it, guys. That concludes my Zoya Urban Grunge haul review and swatches. I hope you liked this video. I think Zoya hit it out of the park with this collection. I did not get a bad polish in this bunch, and based on the swatches and reviews I've seen on all the others, now I want them all because they are so beautiful. So let me know in the comments which one is your favorite and if you plan on picking any of these beauties up. So as always, thank you so much for watching and spending a little time with me today. I hope you liked this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any more of my videos. Follow me on social media too. All my links are below. Thanks again and have a wonderful day. Bye.